Hello friends, in this video you will learn how to convert active voice into passive voice. While changing active voice into passive voice, you have to follow the three rules. In a sentence, the object of the verb in active voice becomes the subject in passive voice. The second rule is by is placed before the new object. The subject changes into object, that is called new object. The past participle of the verb is used. This means the verb will be the past tense and it will change into past participle using a helping verb to complete the sentence. Here there is an example for active voice and passive voice. The sentence Rama killed Ravana. Rama is subject, killed is verb and Ravana is object. When you change this active voice into passive voice, you add a helping verb to the verb and the verb will be the third form of the tenses. That means here in the first sentence active voice killed is a past tense and here in the passive voice you have to use it as a past participle. Killed past tense participle is also same thing, so it is killed verb will be killed only. So in the active voice Rama killed Ravana, Rama is a subject, killed is a verb and Ravana is object. Now the object Ravana will change into subject. Ravana will come first, it will be the subject. Ravana was killed. Was is a helping verb to the main verb and killed by Rama. Rama will be added by when you interchange into passive voice. So in the sentence, the verb can be changed only when the sentence is SVO pattern, means subject, verb and object. That will be changed into subject, verb and object will change into object, verb and subject in the passive voice. In active voice, the object receives the action of the verb. Here the object is ice cream and the verb is ate. Subject Ram. Ram ate ice cream. When we change this into passive voice, the subject receives the action of the verb. The object ice cream in the active voice becomes the subject in the passive voice. Ice cream is eaten verb will change into the second form of the verb, that is ate is a second form, that is past tense, will change into past participle. Eat, ate, eaten. So there is a helping verb is eaten by Ramu. Always the object is added with the word by. So here there is a chart to know the rules. Some of the rules are changed in active into passive. When we use is, am, are in the active voice, that will be changed into is being, are being, and has and have will change into has been, have been, was and were will change into was being, were being. Will be, shall be, then shall and shall have been. Active voice, I will change into me in passive, we into us, he, him, she, her and they, them. Tenses does not change when active voice is changed into passive voice. Only the past participle form of the verb should be used in passive voice. You can see the tense forms here: present tense, past tense, and the past participle. Past tense in the active voice is changed into past participle when we change as a passive voice. Now we'll understand how to change active voice into passive voice in some of the examples. Lata sings lovely songs. Lata is a subject, sings is a verb, lovely songs is an object. So lovely songs, that is an object, change into subject, and sings will change into past participle, sing will be sung by Lata. Lata, the subject, will change into object adding by. So lovely songs are sung by Lata. Here the second sentence, very easy. The chocolates will be the object, like, verb, children, subject. Now the object will change into object. The last word will come first as subject. Chocolates, plural, so are liked by children. Someone has stolen my pen. My pen is object. Stolen is a has stolen here. Stolen is a verb. Someone is a subject. My pen, object, will become subject. My pen has will change into has been. I have showed you the chart that time. Has will change into has been. Have will change into have been. So my pen has been stolen by someone. Tom is building a house. A house, building, Tom. So here subject, verb, object. Object, a house, will become subject. Is building. Building is I said that time. Is will change into is being, was being. So a house is being built will change into built. Built by Tom. I was writing a letter. A letter is an object, writing is a verb, then I is a subject. Here a letter was being written by me. A letter was being written by me. Next sentence, the government will pardon him. Him will change into he and will change into will be. Pardon is a verb, pardoned. Okay, now change it. He will be pardoned by the government. Children are painting pictures. Are being, we have to use are being. Painting is already a verb. Pictures is object changing into subject. Pictures are being painted by children. Painted is a past participle. Next, she had finished her work. Her work finished, had she will change into her, had will change into had been. Last word is her work had been finished by her. They had won the game. They had been, then won, same, the game. The game had been won by them. They will change into them. The policeman caught the thief. The thief was already caught, so was caught by the policeman. She was writing a story. A story was written by her. Write, past participle is written. People will admire him. Him will change into he. So he will be admired by people. Admire, past participle, admired. Will change into will be. So he will be admired by people. Some more examples of active voice into passive voice. Rabindranath Tagore wrote Gitanjali. Here Gitanjali is a object, wrote is a verb, Rabindranath subject. So now verb will change the last third part of the past participle. Wrote will be written. Gitanjali was written by Rabindranath Tagore. Was by already written, was written. So Lata is singing a song. A song is already there is being. Sing will change into sung by Lata. Siddhartha saved the swan. Here nothing to change. Saved is already a past tense and past participle. The swan was saved by Siddhartha. Sai won the national award. The national award was won by Sai. Kiran eats 2 mangoes. Eat. Then it has to be past participle eaten. 2 mangoes plural, so were eaten by Kiran. Many things fascinated Sai. Sai was fascinated by many things. Now we learned how to change the active voice into passive voice. Now we'll change the passive voice into active voice. A name was invented by Mr. Sharan. Answer is Mr. Sharan invented a name, wasn't by Rimu. An improved cherry was developed by Burbank. So was by cut off and Burbank is the object there that has to come as the subject. Okay, then an improved cherry will become object. Burbank developed an improved cherry. The book of fairy tales called Mulancha Mera had been published by Sai. So here the book of fairy tales called Mulancha Mera is a subject. Had been published is a verb there, helping verb and verb. By Sai, by is extra added word there. Sai is a object. Now Sai will come first as a subject. Sai had published, been will cut off, published the book of fairy tales called Mulancha Mera. Bird was killed by Kaushika, wasn't by Rimu. Kaushika, bring it first. Kaushika killed a bird. The car was being driven by Raju. Was being cut off, driven will change into driving or drive. So here Raju was driving the car. Or Raju drives the car. Both correct. Examples for active voice changing into passive voice. I have attended the program. The program has been attended by me. I didn't scold the attender. The attender scolded, did not scold, and I. So here the attender was not scolded by me. I am writing a letter. I am writing a letter. Am will change into is. I will change into me. Writing, written, is being. So a letter is being written by me. My brother has distributed the invitation cards. The invitation cards has distributed my brother. Partition. So here the invitation cards has been means have been distributed my brother. I am eating an apple. Eating will change into eaten. Am will change into is being. An apple is being eaten by me. More examples. I was painting my room. My room was being painted by me. I have answered all the questions correctly. So the questions, all the questions here, last object, answered is a verb, have is a helping verb, and I is a subject. correctly is an extra thing you have to fit in the sentence. All the questions have been answered correctly by me. The students will like the new pattern. The new pattern will be liked by the students. The thieves planned the robbery very carefully. The robbery is a subject. When you change into passive, the robbery was planned by the thieves very carefully. Thank you children for listening. I hope you understood about the active and passive voice.